Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much. Now, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo has one of sports' best nicknames, the Greek Freak. He said, when I first heard it, I was like, what's going on? Why am I a freak now? But then I realized it was about my athleticism and the things I can do. And so I embraced the nickname. I love it, and it's a part of me now. Kevin?
It's a terrific one. David, thanks. He does stand out. Wow. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bagley is out there with Pirtle, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Hart is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And in the final game, Clark, of the regular season, everything's viewed with the playoffs certainly in mind.
Yeah, and you know, for some teams on their way to the postseason, Kevin, this is an opportunity to maybe experiment a little bit. Try something out of the ordinary, whether it's in the strategy or the rotations. You can't experiment after today, I don't think.
Now, here's Ivy. Kuzma passes to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it, picked up by Bagley. Middleton against Bagley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now, here's Kuzma. Pirtle, high post. Working on Portis. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Now, here's Bagley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Holiday. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Now here is Holiday, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Pass to Ivy. Bagley trying to free himself up. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Portis finds Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Shots good by Middleton.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Now, here's Ivy. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Kuzma passes to Ivy. No good that time. Good D by Giannis. Milwaukee in the lead.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Holiday, no one around him. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Kuzma against Middleton. The shot's good from Kuzma.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Pass to Portis. Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 5. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Middleton against Kuzma. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And that one, good. Ivy's got 7 points. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Holiday. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
The shot by Ivy, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead. Giannis kicks to Middleton. The tray. Hart, no good. Passes it to Ivy. The dish now to Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Middleton finds Hart. The pass to Portis. Outside Holiday. Steps back and fires. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Bagley trying to free himself up. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Releases. Hart, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Bagley. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Bagley against Holiday. Here's Giannis. That one good for 2. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Fans, it's time to get loud. Welcome your 4-1-4 crew to the floor. You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew. Fans, it's time to get loud. Welcome your 4-1-4 crew to the floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here we can check out the story for Bobby Portis. Here's Cunningham. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porter. For the Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Houston. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 6. And here's White. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Over in the corner, Cunningham. They get a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Noel, no good. The Pistons trail it. White the pass to Cunningham. Now Kuzma. White looking around. Over Middleton. White, good.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Pass to Kel'el. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Second.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Bucks second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And he can't get the first one. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Milwaukee. No good on the second free throw. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Passes it to Beverly. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Beverly. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Averaging about 3 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And frankly, I think he can play better, guys. I mean, even he would have to admit to that.
Shooting 2.
Yeah, realistically, he's going to have to step it up. I mean, that's the reality. Or he's going to start to lose those minutes.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And Beverly kicks to Porter. There's the pass to Noel. Beverly with the ball. No good with the triple. Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Oh, determined shooting from White. Doesn't let the defense push him off on that shot.
Porter against Cunningham. Here's Noel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And one thing about Beverly, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
For Milwaukee, they have come up empty at the line so far in 3 attempts.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
That's good from Beverly.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
The Pistons making a change here. Nance is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Here is Porter following the bucket by the Pistons. Noel. The second chance effort. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And here's Beverly following Kyle Kuzma's 3. And it's in there.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Cunningham kicks to Kuzma. Back to Cunningham. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Beverly wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Second shot opportunity, and they pick up 2.
You know, when Beverly plays with that kind of energy, it's infectious. Sprinting the floor like that, an example of that energy.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Ivy's checked in for White. That's good from Beverly. Here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 31-point game against Cleveland.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Now, here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And yes, it's good. Kuzma's got 8 points.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
It's Porter outside. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Kevin Porter is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo will these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
Back to Cunningham. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now Hart, 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Portis. Detroit with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 7 points.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. Hart with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires the 3. And Bobby Portis hits from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but boy, he puts it to use down low.
Porter kicks to Hart. Passes to Middleton. And it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
Hard to disrupt or shake Middleton when he's in the zone. Doesn't matter who's guarding. He's still going to get his shot up and down.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Pistons, Ware's checked in, and it's Bagley in for Larry Nance. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Puts it up from 12. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Holiday dishes to Giannis. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Ivy. 7 points in the game.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And there's the pass to Hart. Holiday up top. Middleton on the wing. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership. And he does not disappoint. 3 on the clock. Portis trying to free himself. Drops in the layup for 2. Hart's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Ware. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Now, here's Portis. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him, and he was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Bagley the pass to White. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Ivy. Bagley trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee leading by 5 to the paint. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday. Giannis has got 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. And can these guys pass the ball? Cade Cunningham 3rd.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Pistons trail by 7. Outside, White. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Here's Ware. He kicks it to White. Taken away. And it's the Bucks on the break. And again, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points for the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
White the pass to Cunningham. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. Bagley kicks to Ivy. Over Middleton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Puts one up from 19. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Antetokounmpo. And the jump by Giannis.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Now here's White. He's got 6. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
He's checked in for Detroit. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by White. Plays it up off the glass. White's got it back down to single digits for Detroit.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Passes it to Hart. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now here's White. 10 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. White's got 12 in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Noel. That one no good. White with the defensive effort. Here's Cunningham. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And here's White. 12 points for him. Kuzma outside. Pass to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pirtle kicks to White. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 8. Pirtle, the pass to Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Holiday inside the line. Detroit with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ivy.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Kuzma. And that one's good. Beverly. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here is Pirtle. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
White against Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Duren.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Two shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Josh Hart. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Noel. And Detroit with a change here, too. Nancy's checked in for Duren. Second free throw, no good.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Here's Beverly. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Off on the layup.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the shot goes down. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game. 3-pointer. And it's Patrick Beverly with the 3. Beverly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and you know, Beverly does not lack for confidence. But in that situation, demonstrated stellar concentration shooting the ball.
Here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. 1 second left, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bagley, and it's Pirtle in its center. Holiday finds Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, this is Drew Holiday's role. He's out there to run the offense and get his guys going.
Now, here's Ivy. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Bagley. Kuzma passes to Pirtle. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Rebounded by Hart. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Giannis. A baseline J. Nice jump shot. Good. Giannis has got 20 points.
Man, I like the confidence from Antetokounmpo. He's so good at playing within himself, taking his time, measuring the shot, and then knocking it down.
Now here's Bagley.
I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
2.
And the first one drops.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Passes it to Hart. Now Giannis. Middleton looking it over. Holiday with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got 14.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Inside. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Detroit has possession. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. And the pass to Ivy. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Middleton dishes to Holiday. Kuzma against Middleton. Shoots. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively. Taking a look here at some numbers for Pirtle. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now here is Pirtle. Back to Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Duran, he's checked in for Pirtle. Middleton finds Portis. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Noel, he's checked in for Drew Holiday.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy two-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Hart. Middleton for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Cunningham finds Kuzma. Back to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma inside. Defended by Middleton.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Now here's Bagley. Back to Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
The Pistons making a change here. Ware's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Bucks leading by 19. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now Hart, 5 points in the game. Here's Noel, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's Kuzma, 13 points in the game. Where Detroit, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Bucks have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Middleton. Milwaukee making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Middleton hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to Cunningham. Kuzma inside. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Now here's Portis. He's got 6. Pass to Noel. Dishes to Middleton. There's Porter with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Duran. Fades. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Giannis high post. He's got 24.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the bucket by the Pistons. Porter passes to Noel. Here's Portis. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And Ware pulls it down. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Ivy kicks to Kuzma. The pass to Cunningham. Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Porter. The shot by Ivy, no good. Bucks leading by 22. Porter's trying to free himself. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 28.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. The shot's good. Giannis has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Ivy passes to Ware. Here's Ivy. 14 points for him. Pulls up. High post. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Noel. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Cunningham steps back and drains the jump shot. Cunningham's got 15.
No doubt Cunningham is adjusting to NBA defense, but well, he takes a confident shot there.
Porter passes to Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one. And it's Detroit the other way. Pass to Cunningham. Kuzma outside. Cunningham outside. Back to Kuzma. Over Middleton. Kuzma, that's good. He's got 17.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the loudest section gets a free T-shirt. Make some noise! Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward crew. Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward crew. You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your forward crew.
A different look for Milwaukee. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Portis. Patrick Beverly comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Noel. Outside Holiday. At the top of the key, Gafford. To the middle. Beverly against Kuzma. And it's Beverly missing. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kuzma inside. Gafford's there. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't get it to fall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And 74%, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
That one misses. Here's Pirtle. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one good. Giannis has got 14 points now in the second half.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so it's Milwaukee riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're cutting harder, they're running harder, they're playing defense on us harder down here. We're kind of tiptoeing on our cuts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort, feels they're getting out hustled.
That's right. I mean, the one thing coaches cannot stand is a lack of energy. Expect these guys to ramp it up from an intensity standpoint.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Antetokounmpo is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Porter in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kuzma passes to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pirtle kicks to White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Pirtle. Kevin Knox comes in for Marvin Bagley. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Nora. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Tice. Kicks to Caldwell-Pope. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players at Clark feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ware's checked in, passes it to Nora. Down low. Beverly the pass to Gafford. It's Porter outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Tries a three. Good on the three-point shot.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Nora. It's tipped. Beverly dishes to Porter. Gafford passes to Beverly. From outside the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, I tell you what, Beverly's really improved as a three-point shooter, as dependable as they come now, shooting from behind the arc.
He's with it. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Hayes. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Beverly for 3. Rebounded by Knox. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Caldwell-Pope against Porter. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Ware, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Back to Porter. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. It's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
He's off on the first. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he sinks the second. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The pass to Beverly. Back to Nunn. Pass to Nora. Takes the 3. That shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Shoots a 3. Warog grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Back to Nunn. Pass to Beverly. He kicks to Cousins. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Cousins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Passes it to Knox. Now Caldwell-Pope. Here's Ware. Here's Hayes. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The pass to Warog. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
That free throw, no good. Detroit making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Detroit's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Hayes finds Tice. Back to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Over Cousins. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Nunn, bounce pass. And Cousins kicks to Beverly. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Beverly's got 19 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Hayes. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Bucks. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Daniel Tice. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kevin Knox. Ivy's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. So for the Pistons, Kevin Knox is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope comes in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Holiday. Lots of room. Kept alive. Unable to get that one. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Caldwell-Pope passes to Poeltl. Over Holiday. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Nwora. Here's Nunn. Sinks the three-pointer. Nunn's got 5 points now this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Pass to Nance. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Pirtle, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
At the line for the Bucks, DeMarcus Cousins. Taking
Take
two
a break.
shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Cousins.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Pistons have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell-Pope's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes it to Nunn. And here is Cousins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Knox. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it. Some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin. Empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it. But I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Here's Nwora. Cousins trying to free himself up. Nwora can't get it to go. In the corner, Knox with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nunn grabs the board. And so it's Holiday with it. We'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And there's the pass to Nwora. Taken away by Hayes. And here they come. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Killian Hayes. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hayes. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Pass to Nwora. Here's Nunn. Just 4 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Cousins gets it to go.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got and doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.